You think you're the best? I hope you are. A Gundam mobile suit is a fully articulated, fully equipped machine, armed with the most sophisticated weaponry known to man. To be a complete Gundam pilot, you must train on both Gundam systems. Believe me, gentlemen, to beat the best, you have to be the best.
In a world where podcasting is king, you are listening to Gundam at MAHQ.
Hey, Ricky, how you doing? Lee, I see you got everything under control, man. I'm gonna go downstairs and... Damn! What happened to rain?
Alright, everybody, welcome back to Gundam and MAHQ. This is your returning host, Neo. Yes, I missed a week. I missed an episode.
Who is this guy?
I felt good. I felt good.
You didn't get to talk about the Transformers.
No, you missed out.
I didn't get to the Transformers, but I had to deal with the Dow, man. The Dow. It was all about the Dow.
Did they issue you a Romeo and Juliet card?
No commento. No commento.
Can I interest you in a Wahlburger?
Oh, I can. How can you? Aren't they closing down? Like,
I didn't say it was a new burger.
You guys ever eat at one of those? I never ate at one of those. Like the closest one here was, yeah, the closest one here was like out in the desert at like one of the Native American casinos. Like that was the closest one I knew of.
So, bro, I think you got them in Orlando.
Yeah, we got Whataburger over here for a minute, and it was like the best. It
Whataburger or Wahlburger?
No, well, we did get Wahlburger as well. Yeah, Wahlburger. I went there once, and it was okay. The best thing I liked was their cake pops, but I can't say I might like much else. All that much. It didn't. The burgers didn't seem anything different or an experience that I would say was a fantastic difference compared to other burger joints. I'd rather go to Five Guys, to be honest.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I don't think they came any further south than Orlando, so we were not
and they're
blessed.
and they're not going to at this point. So maybe that civil settlement for that missing eye kind of kicked in. Who knows? I don't know.
Oops.
Oops, did I say that? Oh. You know, America's darling, right?
No.
Yeah. I'm a Christian, though. What are you talking about? I would never be like that. Oh, okay.
What? No.
What? All right. So, yes. Welcome back to episode 320 of Gundam and MAHQ. And joining me always, as you've heard, is the Soul Bro and the Chris. Guys, I shouldn't say that because what I understand now, The Rock is killing the WWE. So it's like, oh my gosh. But there goes. Guys, say hello.
Crash and burn.
Crash and burn.
We can live.
Yes, I was actually sad that I couldn't talk about the Transformers.
Oh
And
man.
the G.I. Joe and the Void Rivals and all. But, you know,
It's all right.
Oh my God.
We'll get caught up again. It's cool.
There's
It's
always
cool.
there's always year 3.
There's always
yes, exactly.
Yes.
Year 3. There you go. So
good times.
But yeah, in this episode we're going to be doing this. Kind of seems like it should be really. This is like far overdue. Like this
many
feels
decades.
like this is something. This seems like something that me and Solbro should have done before you joined, Chris. It's like, I mean, quite honestly, I'm like,
we didn't, but I'm glad we're
yeah,
all going to enjoy it together. But yeah, man, it's great.
Well, I will say this. I'll give you the teaser. Watching this now, I have a different feeling of it. No, I'm not gonna. No, believe me, it's not like what happened. Some of these other things, like the Seed movies and stuff. I just was like, oh, wow, okay. I guess maybe the impact was a little, little different. So, but yes, we'll be talking about the 1990s movie. Is it B level or C level? B movie or C level movie? Probably C level movie, right? I mean, because
It's sea level by the look of the budget and the design of everything.
What about the acting? I mean, that is like just that's like I felt like it was just an acting class we were in, like part of it. Damn
It
you,
was like-
Alex!
it was like- Bad summer stock.
Actually, I've actually seen better free plays in the park than this. And we're talking about the 1990s classic and is Robot Jox. Yeah, we never talked about it. So, yeah, I mean, so yeah, we'll be talking about that, guys. Anything before I saunter over to the Larry King Memorial News Studio for some Neo's news that wasn't done last episode?
I have just a few things I wanted to point out really quickly.
Okay.
Thank you guys for supporting us online, whether it's through watching the live streams or also subscribing to us on iTunes. Or we're now on Spotify. If you guys didn't know, if you use Spotify and you if you don't mind, please take a moment to subscribe to us there. Give us a 5-star rating as well. Right now, I'm the only person who's giving us a 5-star rating because there's only one 5-star review. So I need y'all to go out en masse. If you use Spotify, get out there, put in the 5-star rating. If you want to write something, please be positive. If anything, I'm just trying to boost us up so that way other people will check out the show. But yeah, do that. Also, if you guys have been following us on social media and on YouTube, there's shorts now for the show. I'm trying to at least put out one per episode. So there's a short for the Zeta reviews that we did where we talk about Paptimus Peterson. So you guys can check. That's the first one I've ever done, and I thought it came out good. And then I highlighted 2 conversations Chris and I had from the Energon Universe episode. One of them is about Astoria, Carlton Ritz, and her being chameleon, and then the other one is about Transformers. We are just openly talking about recapping what happened in the first arc. Before we get into the real dirt, and it was a funny conversation. So you can check out those shorts. If you have checked them out, let me know what you think, man. We're getting a lot of views on the shorts, and they're getting people to subscribe to the channel. So I'm going to try to do one per new episode. Actually, I found the clip of us talking about King Arthur for the first time. It's in episode 7. And the way I found it, it's in episode 7 of Gundam. The way I found it is apparently there's this neat, and not to give AI too much credit, but if you go to YouTube videos, there's an AI tool.
It's good for that shit.
Yeah, there's an AI tool that you can ask, was this mentioned in this episode? It will find it, it'll give you the time codes, and motherfucker did it ever for episode 7. So yeah, that is there. And if anything, I will be making a short of episode 7 soon about that. And I'm going to start going through the episodes and typing in where we talked about certain things that have been a regular happenstance on the show. So that should be fun too. So yeah.
Hey, Soul Bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yahtzee says in the chat he'll only do Spotify if Bernie's Lament is on there.
Oh man, well,
dude, you gotta put that on there.
Yeah, it's
no, come on, man, you gotta break that out, man. Come on,
I can't put Bernie's Lament on Spotify. It's music I don't even own. They're not gonna let that happen.
Let's see what they do. I don't think they'll do anything.
We ain't risking a strike on that channel, so no.
We're good.
What they do.
We're good. But yeah, you can find it on YouTube. It's there. People, I got a comment on it 2 weeks ago. That someone says it's still my favorite AOV or some shit like that. So props to that guy. Thank you very much for checking out Bernie's Lament. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know about those things.
That's her favorite one of yours.
It's the AM. Yeah. My favorite
that's still my favorite one of yours. Is the one with Deltron. I forget what it's called, but the Macross one that you did.
My favorite is the other Deltron one, which is Madness to Martial's successor Nadesco. That's when I first did split screens for the first time. So yeah, that one was a lot of fun to work on. But yeah, man, subscribe to us on Patreon. Sorry, not Patreon. Oh my God, one day we'll have one. But on Spotify. And no, we'll not. Oh shit. All right then.
I do no extra work for anybody.
I feel you. And also check out the shorts. Definitely check out the shorts and let me know what you think. Thumbs them up and share them with your friends so that way other people will check out the show. That's it. I'm done for now.
Well, I'm just gonna say, I mean, yeah, review us on Spotify because I'm just gonna go into full Maximus mode. Are you not amused? Like, where aren't there more? Were you not entertained? I mean, come on, why are there not more 5-star reviews? I mean, you can still talk shit about us. Just give us 5 stars. Like 5 stars. This is the worst thing I've ever listened to, but people will be like, "Oh, fuck, 5 stars."
Podcast ever.
Exactly. Exactly.
Shout out to Rob. Rob writes in the chat. Rob Adler writes, "I like the stream and share it on my MySpace and GeoCities and my Angel Fire web ring." Nice.
Thank you. Thanks for repping.
That's where those dusty corners of the internet. I appreciate you.
Past, yeah.
Well, it must be on that GeoCities Japan.
Yeah.
Dusting off your gateway computer to log in. I mean, come on, what are you doing there?
Make sure to share us on news groups too. So
exactly.
Share us on. Be sure to share it on Usenet.
Yes.
Exactly.
Alt.rec.anime.
And CompuServe.
Exactly. Copy.
Yes. Yo, Prodigy in the building.
And if you can, get on the hand crank radio and share it with hams.
Hell yeah. Hams. Ham radio.
You know what? You know what's crazy though? You guys joke about that stuff. Mm-hmm. I'm sure you saw that article. I think it was last week or the week before.
Right.
That they were discontinuing AOL dial-up. I'm like, that was still going on? I didn't even know it was still going on. I'm like, wait, huh?
Do you know why? Did you read why it was still going on?
Yeah, this place is in the United States where they can't get broadband for some reason. Like most of Alaska.
No, I know that. I know that because there's something called the Republicans that have destroyed all that
telecom
stuff.
Companies are cheap and they don't want to wire places up for broadband.
Yeah.
Well, they're not cheap because they've been collecting that tax to expand broadband for 20 years, but that just goes to buy back their stock and stuff like that. Yeah. So, yeah.
Well, I would say that counts as being cheap, not improving service because you're wasting money on other things.
Yeah, exactly. But, yep. So, all right. Anything else before we go into some Neo's listener submitted news? I'm glad that you guys you didn't do it while I was gone. I mean, I didn't have a problem. I'm going in my old text mode from Drobo. Mine. I didn't mind, Chris.
Yo, text
Maximilian. Oh man, text broke my heart, man. Every time I see that, I'm like, how could a guy from Texas be so shady? That doesn't make any sense to me.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
Oh my.
Yo, Fred says I'm writing complaints in my live journal. Yo, Fred, what's up, man? Welcome. Yo, shout out everybody who's here, by the way. It's Yazi, Rob Adler, Mecha Son, and Fred so far. Thank you guys for watching today. But go ahead, Chris.
Yeah, thank you.
Live journal, that's for losers, man. The cool kids are on dead journal.
Yeah. That is true. Yeah, that's true.
You know, posting emo lyrics of like every MCR song.
Rob Adler says this. My AOL disc stopped working. What's up? You have something that plays a disc? What is that? I don't even know what a disc is anymore. I thought that was something in my back. I didn't know it did AOL.
Who
But God, remember you would get those? They'd come like every week.
Oh yeah, I had tons. I had tons, man. You'd be lucky to find a computer that takes a CD, let alone a floppy disk or anything like that. It's nowadays. Although it's funny, not only has of course vinyl come back for good reason, but now fucking audio tapes are coming back, and I can't.
Audio
No,
tapes?
thank you.
I cannot.
Audio tapes?
Audio tapes, yeah.
cassette tapes?
Cassette tapes are making a big comeback. I can't imagine
Why?
people want to go through the hell. It's so bad. I
Why?
rocked them all throughout my youth.
Because of idiot nostalgia.
Yeah, right. The amount of fucking tapes I have lost due to either them getting chewed up or tapes getting tangled. I never want to go through that shit again. So you can keep tapes. I'm cool with vinyl though. I'm all down for that. But tapes, get them shits away from me.
It's so dumb
Yeah.
that Nine Inch Nails is selling on their website a tape version of the Tron Aerie soundtrack
Are you serious?
for $17.
Really?
That's
Trent Reznor
crazy.
fell into this
And
crap,
it's-
or is he just exploiting these idiots? He's
I
probably
just pulled it up.
exploiting the idiots.
It's sold out.
Of course it is.
Man,
I mean,
you're a big
where are
Nine
you
Inch
gonna play
Nails
this?
person, so
like who? Are there any tape readers? Like, how would you play this?
oh, this tape decks.
I mean,
people are buying
honestly.
tape decks or picking them from secondhand stores.
Who-
So
So they're picking up secondhand ones, but nobody's making new ones,
they're
right?
making new ones too. They're making new ones too. Yeah, it's
What?
crazy. Yeah, I don't understand it. But
Why?
Because they're back. They're fucking back, dude. I can't explain it, but this was a retro thing. VHS is back too, by the way. So
Sometimes I feel embarrassed that I have a 2020 BMW that has a fucking CD thing in it. I'm like, oh, why? I mean, then they all still do. Like, I got a loaner from the BMW dealership 2 weeks ago, and it still has a CD player in it. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Who does this? Everything's from my phone.
So
But,
strange.
oh my gosh, yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, we're not the old guy wishing that shit was the way it was, because believe me, that shit blew. Fuck that. I mean, cassette tapes? Who the fuck wants that misery?
Yo, especially
I
since the
mean,
audio fidelity
Jesus.
fades over plays.
Oh,
But people want to hear that fucking nonsense, so it is what it is. We were there for it.
Yeah.
These kids weren't, so
Keep those pencils handy.
yeah, exactly, right?
yeah, you better have two. You better have two speakers if you're playing that fucking cassette tape, because that shit was formatted for each speaker to have its own separate track.
I think the main draw is people like to make mixtapes. They like to make mixtapes, but there are people who
Okay.
like actual
Once
albums.
again, how can't you do that digitally?
Right?
Like,
It's so
riddle
Call the
me this,
Spotify
Batman.
playlist.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't like. I get that you like making mixtapes, but you can't do that digitally or with just recording your fucking iPhone. I mean, come on. All right, people, don't be stupid. I mean, you've already been.
We
You're
didn't, we didn't suffer walking through analog snow 17
Exactly.
miles each way
yeah,
just to have all these punk kids go back to that.
yeah, fucking overpaying for magnetic
2
tape that would
megapixel
eventually.
digital cameras.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. What's next? The VHS tape fucking video cameras that are the size of like an old timey like news camera? Like, no, I'm sorry. I mean,
You mean like Marty's from Back to the Future?
pretty much.
40 years
Yes.
Yo, Marty.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, yes, you want to go back to a thing where it could be eaten at any time. It was horrible. I mean, the audio fidelity on it was terrible itself. Okay, I mean, why are we doing this?
Man.
I mean,
Hey guys,
I don't get this.
please be kind. Rewind.
Yeah, no doubt. Yo, hey, Yazzie.
Yeah.
Don't forget. Be a
Well,
friend.
I guess
Rewind
the
when
only
you reach the end.
Yo,
is that
Yazzie.
company still around that would print those stickers?
Well, they need to come
because
back,
I'm sure
goddammit.
they want to. Yeah, I guess they. Who has the IP on those? Somebody,
Yeah.
at least, hopefully, somebody squatted on that copyright.
Somebody with all of the misplaced nostalgia for Blockbuster, which, as you all can probably remember, because we all lived through this, back in the 80s, Blockbuster was reviled because of the fact that they destroyed every single mom and pop videotape
Oh yeah.
and game rental store across the country.
Yep. There used to be 16,000
And
movies
they're-
down here, and some other like mom and pop stores that eventually all got bought up or faded out. The only competition after that was Hollywood Video, and that was only for a short spell. But by then, Netflix rolled around with steamrolling on everybody, so it didn't matter.
And then Blockbuster would actually I felt like the rewind fee, if you didn't rewind it, was as much or more than the actual fee that you were paying for renting the damn movie or whatever on VHS. It was very harsh. Like you were like, oh my god, I didn't rewind. Whoa.
Yeah,
I'm gonna just get.
There were fees for every fucking thing, dude. They fucked you so hard. Real quick though, Yazi asks, "Are Laserdiscs coming back though too?" I love Laserdiscs. I do realize they're inferior to Blu-ray. I just have a thing for them, but I do realize there's two things. A, they're inferior visually, of course, but number two, they get cooked after a while. If you had a Laserdisc, for some of the ones that are printed, start to degrade over time. The reason why I wouldn't want a Laserdisc player, because I wanted one that actually played 5 DVDs in it as well. There was a player I wanted for years that I never got around to getting, because I wanted to collect some old classic Japanese anime Laserdiscs like Macross and whatnot, imported from Japan and shit like that. This is way back in the 2010s. I never got around to it though, but I'd love to have a couple of those just on a shelf in my office or on the wall, basically. But because it's cool to have the art
to sit there and ridicule this is
have you flipped through? Have you ever flipped through a Japanese Laserdisc collection? It have tons of art, tons of pictures inside the.
I get that.
Stuff. I think it's super dope.
Sucked.
Yeah, I don't have to play it.
What's next? The giant production TV that you would do? Believe me, I had a friend that had the freaking Laserdisc player with the giant production TV that was
Yeah, see, you experienced it. I never did. So to me, it was this fantasy thing. I never got to experience.
It wasn't that cool even back then. It was no, thank you.
Oh, well. Anyway, I'm distracted enough. But what's
coming back? The Panasonic 3DO. Oh, yay!
Yo, Philips CDI, boy. Come on. Yes.
Well, it was Philips one year, and it was Panasonic the next, and I don't even know.
Oh, guys, forget iPhones. It's all about the N gauge.
Yes.
Oh. Well, actually, what is it? What is it? The Nokia, what was that? The 5160 or whatever. The the one that is on every 90s movie or whatever.
Yeah.
You see, is that going to come back because it was superior technology? Which is funny.
You never know.
I say that because the last time I saw one was actually in 2016, but I was in Afghanistan.
Oh, damn.
So that made sense there. Yeah.
State of the art.
Actually, we actually had an in-country phone as soon as I landed. They're like, "Here, have this." I'm like, I haven't seen one of these phones in forever. Believe me, it works fine. I'm like, okay, sure.
Right on.
Yeah. We should start our own podcast of we're not nostalgic about shit. It sucked back then.
The real talk.
Because we're because these people that sit there and act like that was so much better. Mm-hmm. No, I'm sorry. That was not better. There was nothing better about this stuff. Oh, it was better when you sit there and get the anime. Oh, I'd have to wait a week for a freaking raw rip, and then another 2 weeks for the freaking subtitle tracks. Yeah, I hate the fact that they're getting them instantaneously now. Oh, that sucks so bad.
Hey, man, there's a bit of a romantic slide angle to that.
It was
a little romantic.
And if you're romantic about that, you should just jump out of an airplane because it makes. I like it where the shit just is more difficult to watch and it's frustrating as hell. Okay, compared to just being able to use it and listen to it and watch it with no problem. Oh,
the struggle.
Yeah, love that. Yeah, exactly. Oh my god! All right, let's. And we're doing Robo Jocks. Yes. Anything else before I do the news? Because I'm really angry now.
Let's go.
I don't know why I'm so angry. First one here comes from MCT Dread. Dead Gal News. Oh, that's a little harsh.
Damn.
Come on, Dead Gal News. Macross 7 Rurouni Kenshin voice actress Tomo Sakakura dies of cancer at 53. Man. Damn, man. That's what? Because she smoked like a chimney? That's why Marlboro's still around.
53 though? God God damn.
Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah. She canceled her tour on August 10th, and then she had a concert plan for August 17th. Then she just died. So, yeah, it's pretty. She was Misao and Rurouni Kenshin, Shayla and El Hazard,
Oh.
and Hawana and Gitama, and yeah, she had a lot of voice actor roles. She was in Fatal Fury, the motion picture.
Mylene though. Shit, that sucks.
Yeah,
that's so rough.
Mylene too. Yeah, man. 53 though, man.
That's
Damn,
too young.
Cigarette.
I'm only 5 years off of that, man. That sucks. Man.
Oh, you're not smoking, are you?
No, not at all. I got my own share of problems, but but God bless her, man. I'm sorry to hear about this, and I wish her family and her loved ones all the best, man. Damn,
there you go.
That's rough.
Next one here comes from Chris Administrator. He says, Xionix. Who's Chris Administrator? I don't know who that guy is.
Who could it be?
I don't trust him. He's got a Gundam logo on his avatar. He says, Xionix Scanlations translate a recent interview with Bandai's chief Gundam officer. That's still the coolest fucking title. Like,
hell yeah.
Piss off CEO, CFO, CEO, or CTO. I'm the CGO. What is the CGO? I'm the chief Gundam officer.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. About the success of G-Quux. So, yeah, let's see. See what he says here. Oh, man. Xionix says, wow, this is an interview. You know what? I think you should just go to this and actually read it. There's a lot of information in here. It says here his primary mission was to maximize the brand value of Gundam. Oh, man. Spoken like a true businessman. One of the few original IPs within the Bandai Namco group. Wow.
Yo, Gunpla classrooms in elementary schools worldwide? Oh shit, yo, time to make that happen.
Exactly.
Yo, I'm ready to see it. Yo, Gunpla classroom, make it a show.
Yeah, exactly. We need Gunpla and Minuski particles.
Yeah, there you go.
Classrooms. So, there's a lot here. So definitely check it out. Thank you, Chris Administrator, for your submission.
Well, it's important to have this kind of information because there's lots of haters, including people with certain well-known blogs named after rich guys that really just want to insist that G-Quux and Witch from Mercury are not successful and are not contributing to all the success of Gundam. And the facts speak for themselves. Yeah, man. And there's all these haters who jump out, including said person who has a blog on a website named after a rich guy, saying that other things are responsible for the success. And what I would say to that is, to people, including the person who has a blog on a website named after a rich guy, these financial reports that these companies put out, you cannot rely on them because that would be fraud. So if you are making a sourced claim that a particular series was successful and contributed to your bottom line, that has to be a factually accurate statement. And I know that concept might be difficult for a lot of people to understand, including a person who has a blog on a website named after a rich guy who frequently makes factual errors and is overall just a poor writer. But nobody's perfect. You can't all have standards like I do. So that's what I would say to anybody in the future if you are reading news about G-Quux or Witch from Mercury, and if you happen to run a blog on a website named after a rich guy.
There you go.
Well, Chris, as a resident of America...
Not that I'm referring to anybody in particular here. There could be lots of people who have blogs on a website named after a rich guy. I mean, that could be anybody, right?
Yo, McDuck.com.
And Chris, as a resident in the United States, it's in America, I will say, why should I believe facts when I just feel that things are completely different than those facts that you show me? Like, I don't care. Why would I do that? So,
sure.
whatever, man.
Maybe you could have a blog on a website named after a rich guy too.
I could. What would that rich guy be? I don't know. But
It's the name that rhymes with Smorps.
yeah.
But other than that,
Yeah.
I don't know anything about it. It's just a hypothetical situation and person.
Hypothetical. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, come on. Seriously, you know, you don't have to like it, but you don't have to sit there and make up stuff that it's. I get it. You felt like this is something that you're part of, but now it's going beyond you. So it's okay, dude. Just die in obscurity, like in your studio apartment. So writing for the website named after a rich guy. So
Yeah.
and probably paying for those articles to be put on that website. Named after a rich guy. So yeah, piss off. Yeah, I mean the fact that G Crux is still on Amazon Prime means that this shit was pretty successful.
Yeah.
So, and they're not charging you for it. Yeah, it's successful because they're pretty good about just ripping shit off there that doesn't get them views or whatever. Especially with this fucking that goddamn commercial aspect that they have of it. Piss off. Oh, we'll charge you another $14 a month so you don't have ads. Oh, thanks. After all the other crap, and then they charge you for HD. So piss off. So I've almost finally liquidated all my Amazon stock because they can go suck a dick too.
Damn. I feel you.
Tell us how you really feel.
Jeff Bezos, you look like a penis and you're married to a fucking gargoyle.
Ooh, shit.
Some woman's like a gargoyle. Actually, that's
Jesus
too
Christ, dude.
too
We're
mean for a gargoyle.
going so
We're off the reservation.
off the reservation.
Off the reservation, man. Back to the reservation. MTT
Thank you, sir.
Dread. Yes. Star Wars Starfighters adds Amy Adams. I've heard of her. Aaron Pierre as the production begins and drops the first look at Ryan. It's got Ryan Gosling. I gotta watch it.
There you go.
Between him and Chris Hemsworth, I have to watch all their movies. Those are my man crushes. I'm sorry.
Hey man, I enjoy the movies.
Yeah. I am a happily married man, but if everything ever happened and I had to go to the other side,
No doubt.
those are the guys I'd look for. Yeah. Star Wars Starfighters has jumped in light speed. Director Sean Levy. That name sounds familiar, Silver. Who is that?
Sean Levy is the director of several movies. He directed why am I the Night at the Museum.
Well, he directed the Atom Project
Yes.
with Ryan Reynolds. He also, I believe, directed Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yes, that's the one. I was searching for.
Okay.
And what's the video game movie with
Guy,
Ryan Reynolds?
something guy, Free Guy.
Free Guy.
Free Guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
He did all of those.
That's good pedigree then.
Also
I
produces
heard that name
Stranger
before, I'm
Things
like-
as well. He produces Stranger Things as well. But
Oh, okay.
one of the producers.
All right. So him and star Ryan Gosling have begun production in the UK on Lucasfilm's next entry in the space saga with Amy Adams, Aaron Pierre, Finn Gray, Simon Bird, Jamel Westman, and Daniel Ings joining the cast. So looks like they started filming. They released a first look image of Gosling and Gray posing in front of it appears to be a land speeder. From the one that my God, Luke had in 1977. Oh my God, boner. Oh my God.
Look, I'm only gonna care about this movie if Ryan Gosling's character is wearing a scorpion jacket. That's all I'm saying.
There you go.
Yeah, that'd be fucking badass. Yeah.
And it has vibe and soundtrack playing while he's flying his X-wing. That's all it's gonna get me to care about this movie.
There you go, man. All right.
that would yeah, exactly. That would make it work pretty well.
Yes.
According to the release from Lucasfilms, Starfighter will be an entirely original story set in a period of time never before explored in Star Wars. What time could that be? With no plot or character information has been released, the inclusion of Gray in the first look makes Gosling clear the younger actor's character will play a significant. This freaking picture is actually badass. You got to go to this.
It's really.
thing
I brought
on
it.
Variety that-
I brought it up on the
Yeah.
screen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's badass, dude. Like this is the way Star Wars should be.
Yeah,
Like
it's pretty nice. I like that shot. It's very artistic
Yeah.
the way they shot this. So black and white.
Just
I don't think the movie's gonna look like this, but
artistic. It
this
just
is a pretty cool, well shot picture right here. Nice.
I come from the school of badass, and that's badass. So
There you go.
Who
Lady
else is
says
going to be in this movie?
Yes.
I feel.
Are there
so
any? Are there any cameos?
Oh, I hope not. But I'm sure there will be.
Are there any Skywalkers that show up?
Any role for a Sith?
Oh,
Always room for you, Palpy. Always room for you.
what did you do with Chris? What did you do with Chris? Chris, are you back there? Come on, Poppy.
Ah, man, he got in again.
God, what? I thought you had like a force field to keep that guy. Jesus, he's always showing up.
Somehow he returned.
Somehow.
Oh. Let's hope he's not in this. Levy said that I feel a profound sense of excitement and honor as we begin the production of Star Wars Starfighter from the day. Oh, the name that should be named Kathy Kennedy.
Oh no,
called me up. Oh no, yeah, she's such a horrible person. She's only made billions of dollars for Disney.
Holy shit.
In Lucasfilm, invited me to develop an original adventure in this incredible Star Wars galaxy. Experience has been a dream come true. Creativity, personally, Star Wars has shaped my sense of what. Oh, this is complete suck up stuff, but that's okay. It sounds good. It sounds really cool. Well, I guess that's gonna replace the. What is it? The rated R Quentin Tarantino Star Wars? No, that was Star Trek. Sorry. I get confused with all this stuff. Actually, I mean, the picture looks cool. And what do you guys think? I mean, if it's actually an era that they haven't explored and there's no facets or no connections to any of the other Star Wars, I think it might work out. Like I'm cool with that. Like, right?
Yeah, going back to basics. I think that's really dope. Just focus on telling a good story. It doesn't really matter what era it is to me. I'm sure there's going to be connections to other stuff. Yeah. But ultimately, give me dope characters, give me great set pieces, give me stakes, and give me a reason that I want to see this proceed further. Don't tell me it's going to be a trilogy. Don't say any of that shit. Make a good movie, and if it's good and you want to make a follow-up afterwards, dope. If it's not good, then it is what it is. But I just focus on making a good movie. Take baby steps if you need to, but that's my advice here. And it looks like that's the route they're taking. So that's pretty cool.
It is your advice. So Chris, what do you think?
Honestly, like nothing against this movie, but I cannot get excited about it at this point because Lucasfilm for the last how many years has announced so many movies that have all failed to go anywhere.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't really care. If it comes out and the reviews are good, but I'm not getting hyped into it because Star Wars has disappointed me too much in the last few years.
Fair, yeah.
What's funny is I saw something on YouTube and on the internet that now people are second guessing, like, oh, The Acolyte was actually good. I can't believe they canceled it. Like, huh? I never saw it, so I don't know what to say on it. And eventually we'll get to it.
It's not that great,
Yeah, it's
it
a little
has
rough.
But
it had some potential. It had some interesting ideas, but
Yeah.
The anti-woke types really just poisoned the well on criticizing that thing at all.
Yeah.
God forbid a woman or anybody of color do anything except just be in the background saying, "Yes, sir. Yes, master. What do you need, master?" I mean, that's all they want.
Yes, sir, Mr. Charlie.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am, Miss Scarlet. What you need? What you need, Miss Scarlet? I mean,
right away, Miss Daisy.
So. I say that because that movie was actually on cable the other day.
Yes, I saw. I came across it too. Oh man!
Like, whoa, okay. I'm like, okay, but yes, MCT Dread comes back. The Eternals director Chloe Zhao says the Marvel misfire has unlimited money and resources, and that's actually quite dangerous. What the fuck does that mean? Is she trying to say oh, I want another movie because I fucked up the first one? Chloe Zhao recently, because I remember this whole controversy this. This was like a woman that, well, it's not even the fact that she was a woman. She was just very limited in like her directorial stuff, and they gave her this big thing with her. I mean, The Eternals was just, it was a movie. I mean, it wasn't very good. It wasn't terrible, but yeah, I mean, this is from Variety.com. I'm kind of going through the article here. It looks like she's trying to say like, hey, it wasn't my fault, like give me another chance, but I don't know. I mean, the MCU is so fucked up right now. I still don't know what it is. So I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, did you see this movie? Did you guys see this movie?
I've seen Nomadland and I've seen Eternals, and I think Chloe Zhao is a very good director. I think that she might have been inundated with a lot when doing Eternals, and with going from like a movie with a limited budget to something like an MCU movie at the time where they were throwing money at the screen in order to make these movies look good. She might have been given too much too fast, as opposed to being able to build up to something like that. So I think that it was a bitter sweet experience for a lot of the people on those movies, and I think for her it doesn't show what she can do versus the other movies that she's done. I think she's a fantastic director. I think if she had the chance to do another big movie like this, she'd take the lessons she learned on Eternals and put out a much better film, and not let the suits push around all that much, which I think they did during the filming of this movie.
A known thing that Marvel, this is an established practice of theirs, of leaning on inexperienced directors because they think they're easier to control.
Absolutely, that is a thing they've
been doing that not since day one, because they had experienced directors on phase one, but like since the early days, they have been doing this of tapping inexperienced directors from like indie small budget things and then giving them these big ass projects that they think they could, lead these people to doing what they want, and oftentimes that is what happens. And when they have more experienced directors who clash with them, that's how you have Edgar Wright leaving behind Ant-Man after working so many years trying to bring that to the screen.
Exactly.
So do you think that's like a strategy of theirs where it's like, okay,
oh yeah, it's a deliberate strategy.
Like we'll sit there. If it's successful, then we're like, we gave the little guy a chance. If it sucks, they couldn't handle it. Like, because that's what I feel. That's what I feel from it.
This strategy started under that detestable former CEO Ike Perlmutter. Who was notoriously cheap, notoriously misogynistic. Almost lost Jon Favreau as director on Iron Man 2 because they didn't want to pay the guy anymore.
Yeah.
Despite, him delivering such a big success with the first Iron Man. So it would not surprise me if in this guy's need to control things and to be cheap, that it's also like, oh, well, we can pay these inexperienced directors less money and control them.
Yeah. Yeah. To be quite honest with you, with Eternals, I don't necessarily know if it was I don't think it was the direction. I just felt like the story was just, like, I think
that movie was ill-conceived, and that the cast was too big, and those characters should have been seeded in earlier movies, and then, not as like solo movies, but like popping up in the universe in other movies, so that by the time you actually see at least half of them in the Eternals movie, you know who the fuck they are and what the deal is.
You're invested, and instead of like having to get to know all these people all at once, it's just it didn't work as well, and it didn't feel like it was tied into anything.
Like when
MCU.
people die in that movie, like it has no stakes. Like it's like,
care.
The Asian guy died. Okay, I can't remember his name because he wasn't that important. Too bad.
Yeah, it just ran cold for me. I like the film overall, but it just barely alike. But even so, it's not something I go back to like some of the other films.
It ain't the worst post Endgame movie, but it's far from the best.
Yeah, it's far from the best for real.
I agree with you, Chris. Though I feel like these characters would have been better to bring them along slowly than. Yeah, you're right. It's not a terrible movie, and like I said, I don't know why she feels bad about it. I guess because she's getting the blame for the performance of the movie, but I don't think it was directorial stuff. I think it just had a bad. I mean, the source material. I mean, the source material is fine, but I think like source material for like the script. The script was just story. The
I
story
think
was
also
bad,
as a woman director, she's getting a lot of blame because like
of course.
Marvel threw the director of the Marvels, a black woman,
Yep.
under the
Mhm.
bus for the failure of that movie when there was all these other elements going on. So, it's like women directors in Hollywood get judged much more harshly than male
Oh, of course.
They
directors who
do.
have bombs all the time and are constantly failing, but any failure by a woman gets put under the microscope to a severe degree.
I mean, the Roosters have been failing since Endgame on all the stuff they've been doing, but people still hire them. So it's like, I mean,
Well, this time
and
they got the welfare job because Downey insisted on them being the
yeah.
directors for these two Avengers movies, and that they get paid a lot of money. So
And to be honest with you, after I saw Endgame, like it did surprise me. Like the only way the MCU can do is go down. Like
did you
there's
almost say the
every,
MCT dread?
Yes.
the MCT tread. Yes,
Yeah.
I did because I'm looking at something. So, but I'm just like. I always will say they should have just gave it a 2-year hiatus. Like I felt, I get why Disney did what it did because it's all about the shareholders. But if you're really wanting something good, somebody really should have just told them, okay, just let Endgame, just let it slowly just get out of people's systems
Well,
because
it did get a 1 year hiatus unintentionally.
I feel like, yeah, unintentionally, but I still feel like it should have been just more
Yes.
because it's just I hate to say it, some ways those two damn movies are fucking perfect. I mean, between that and Captain America Winter Soldier, this is
Woo.
some of the best fucking movies ever. I mean, I'm sorry. I mean,
Well,
it
Winter
just
Soldier is still my favorite one of all of them.
yeah, I
Yeah.
still love Winter. I still think Winter Soldier is the greatest, and it's up there on like greatest movies. You just take out the source material. I
Yeah.
get it, comic book character, whatever. It's the Wrath of Khan argument. It's
Yeah.
like you can say what you want.
Good
It's
shit.
sci-fi, but
Good
it's
call.
fucking. It's as in terms of a movie, it's one of the greatest movies fucking ever.
Yeah.
So yeah. I mean, yeah. I get you, Zoe. Hopefully you get your chance to do something, but yeah, I mean, Disney's fucked that whole thing up. So we'll see what happens. Last one here comes from MCT Dread, Gundam. Red Giant third MST manga ends in the 5th volume. So I don't. You guys reading this? I don't know. Are you guys reading any of this? It comes from the Anime News Network.
No, I haven't read it yet.
Compiled the 5th compiled book
Nothing to read because
volume.
it's not translated.
Oh,
So
Oh, there you go.
Well, shit.
Well, you know what? Learn Japanese, motherfucker. There is Babel and there is Rosetta Stone. So I guess.
At the gym, I was studying the blade.
Oh, please! Are you still around? Come on!
Hell yeah, man.
Come on!
Yo.
They're not doing. They're not doing another movie with you or any of your descendants or ancestors or anything like that. They're keeping you guys out of it. So just piss off.
Oh,
Piss off,
man.
Poppy. We love you, but dude, you've too much at this point. Come on.
But yeah, I this looks cool. I'm sure it'll eventually get translated, and we'll probably review it for the show. So looking forward to that.
Yeah. You want to hear the setting? It's set
yeah.
after the failed Zeon attack on Jaburo in South America. It centers on the titular Federation unit chasing down the retreating and outnumbered Zeon forces. Nothing like chasing and gunning down Nazis. Love it.
Wow.
Fucking love it. Yeah. Newsflash, people. The Zeon are Nazis. So looks like the 4th volume was published on March 25th.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, hopefully Zeonic can get this to us because I like to watch that. I like watching Nazis die. It's one of my favorite pastimes and stuff.
Never gets
There
old.
was a movie on HBO Max. It's a new movie actually, and it has everybody's boyfriend right now, Pedro Pascal.
Oh yeah.
I guess he's he's not. He's the daddy of the internet now, I guess. But it's really weird because it's like set in the 1970s. I don't know if you guys seen it, but in the end, they basically kill Nazis, and it's fucking awesome.
Oh
So,
shit!
yeah, it's on HBO Max or Max or whatever it's called now, and now it's going to be with Nepo Baby, Nepo Baby, Super Sam Nepo Baby, David Ellison. We're going to buy Warren Brothers. I'm sure that's going to turn into a shit show.
Oh,
so
that's
fuck
gonna
him.
be a mess. Oh
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
well.
thought David Zaslow was bad.
Oh.
So yes, thank you for all of your submissions. If you ever have any submissions, go to the Neo's Listener Submit News articles thread of the Gundam section of the Mecha Talk forum. And so bro or Chris, who wants to give us the quick little summary of the 90s classic Robo Jock?
Well, before we do,
starring Tex.
I just want to give a big happy birthday to Dalo Relance, who's in the chat. It was his birthday on the 9th. Same birthday as the Dreamcast and the PlayStation's releases here in the United States. So I know he was popping bottles yesterday. Yo, Dalo, I hope you had a good time. Or 2 days ago, I should say. Dalo, hope you enjoyed it. And if anything's good to see you in the chat along with everybody else. Yo, shout out to Ed the Crimson, who's also here. And Ghost Dog Way of God, who went on to Spotify and did the 5 stars for us. So thank you, Ghost Dog. I love your movie,
man.
I love your movie, Ghost Dog. I do. Shout outs to you.
That was a movie, wasn't it?
You know who doesn't though, obviously.
Oh, your boy, freaking Austin.
Yep. Austin, he's general hate. He abhors Ghost Dog.
Ghost Dog is not his favorite movie at all, man. It's a selected taste, I suppose.
It's an urban weeb movie, and it's really fucking weird. Like, that's one time we trolled him for his birthday by getting from like a Goodwill like a $2 videotape of Ghost Dog.
Yeah.
And then like putting the actual gift inside the box and then wrapping that up. And when he opened it up and first saw this like beat up VHS box of Ghost Dog, he's like, "What the fuck is this?" And then inside was the actual gift.
Nice. You give us a little bit of a scare.
He threw it against the wall, right? Like he was just like,
yes.
Yeah.
The fuck is this trash?
There's a secret surprise in here.
He destroyed the gift.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Good times.
And I agree with you, Dalo, that Ryan Gosling he's been one of the better actors the last couple of years.
Oh yeah.
That is true. Yeah. He's like the Chalamet. We love the Chalamet.
Enjoy that guy too.
Well, I do. Yeah. The future Armor Ray. Or Adam Reed, or Adam Reed, the anglicized version of it.
There you go. That's canon now. It's canon.
There you go. Yep. He's gonna be Charles. What is it? Charles. What would be his name is?
Oh, Charles.
I guess they'll keep.
Yeah, exactly. Charles Aznavour.
They'll keep Aznavour. Yeah, they'll keep that just to make it mysterious. Yeah.
There you go.
It's no longer Sayla, it's Sarah. So, Bright, it's Brad. Brad Noah. Brad Noah, dude, here to help the night base.
As long as they keep the scene of Bright Noah eating his balls in the elevator when he tries to hit off Sailor, I need that scene. Yeah. I still need it. That's so relatable.
The only one they won't change is Slugger Lane.
Oh yeah, Slugger baby.
Slugger Law. He'll be even more misogynistic than we are. Cause, I mean,
that's what I came to see.
There you go. So.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
All right.
Rio Jose wasn't killed. He was just sent back to Mexico.
I'm sure.
Sorry.
The hospital planet.
Exactly. The hospital planet.
Always.
There you go. So yeah, who wants to do the summary of RoboJock? The 1990s. I think it's on the list of one of the it's completely DEI, right? I mean, it shows all the.
It's something.
There's nothing offensive in this movie, right? I mean, I forgot how bad it
Japanese is
was.
probably-
I mean,
it's
honestly,
probably
I was like, whoa. I rewatched it on Tubi, so I was like, oh, okay. I was like, oof. They didn't give me the warning. Tubi didn't give me a warning like Disney. So I was offended.
Indeed.
But
Well, Chris,
Someone,
it's all
Chris,
yours,
you
Chris.
wanna get it? Oh, he gave it to you,
I'll
Chris.
stuck
Come on,
solid,
man.
man. You know, I do it in the style of Tex.
Tex?
Oh,
Oh,
hell yeah.
shit.
Hell yeah.
Let's
Oh,
go.
the comforting draw of tech.
Yo, I'm
Oh
ready.
my god. Yeah, did his 10
So,
fights and he's out.
So 50 years after nuclear holocaust, you know, the big surviving nations are the market, which is basically America, and you know what an indictment of capitalism, and the Soviet Confederation. And instead of you know, war, they have giant robot matches with robot jocks who pilot these robots, and they sign contracts to fight and survive 10 matches to you know, be able to retire. So this match between Alexander of Confederation and Achilles of the market is Achilles' 10th battle. So he's happy to be able to retire because the only one to retire before him is his coach Tex, who you know, has a cowboy hat in case you didn't know that he was from Texas.
Who knew?
Yeah.
And during the fight, Achilles takes a rocket punch and is knocked into the crowd, killing over 300 people. And
But they
the
signed
match is
waivers.
declared a draw, and they intend to do a rematch. But he's like, "Nah, fuck this, I'm done." And at the same time, there's all of the genetically engineered jocks who are training to become pilots, including this one named Athena, who would be the first female robot jocks. And then there's a load of sexism. We hear that
Oh,
a
so
spy
much.
has been leaking information to the Confederation. And guess what? Turns out to be all Tex.
Oh,
Then
Man, it's heartbreaking.
murders
Heartbreaking.
Dr. Matsumoto, the designer of the mecha, but not before, you know, unknowingly committing his crime and confessing to being a spy on video.
of course.
Main camera.
Athena is selected as the pilot to face Alexander in the rematch, which causes Achilles to be like, "Oh, no, 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 I ain't having no woman come in here and fight. You can't do that." So he becomes the pilot again, and then she comes to his apartment and whoops his ass and tranquilizes him, and then she goes and steals the robot, fights a little bit, gets beat up real bad, and then Achilles runs over, gets in the robot. He's like, "I'm gonna whoop your ass, sucker!" And then he flies into space, does nothing, gets shot down, turns into a gun tank,
Yes.
also does nothing, gets knocked over, and then has to run over to the severed arm of Alexander's robot that Athena cut off and activate the rocket fist to blast that mecha, which comes complete with a dick saw as a special weapon. And that's certainly something.
Dick songs. That's kind of good stuff.
But Alexander, not knowing when to give up, decides to like grab a pipe or whatever, some piece of scrap metal, and they keep fighting. And finally, Achilles beats him down and decides not to fight anymore. And he's like, "We can live!"
Hell yeah.
And then they do a fist bump, and everything is A-OK.
Got him.
Yeah. Damn. That is Cold War writing for you, man. That
Stone
was
Cold classic.
Cold War skull. Yeah, exactly. I mean, come on. The free market capitalist shows the communist how the world should be done, and then they both end up saying, "You know what? We're gonna do what we need to do." Yeah, good stuff, man. Good stuff.
All right. Well,
So, bro, what do you think, man? What do you think about Robot Jacks?
Man,
Go to next now.
I'd always
Go to
heard
next.
I'd always heard about this movie when I was growing up, but I had not seen it. I'd seen clips.
What?
And I've seen it in the last
You've
10
never
years.
seen it?
No,
I saw this on cable like
I'm-
a billion times when I was a
I'm-
kid.
Exactly.
I'm getting
on
there.
all the fucking time.
I'm getting there. No, I didn't see it because when we moved from Key West in 1989 to Norfolk, Virginia, we didn't even have cable for like 2 years. So by the time we got cable, it was basic. We didn't have any of the movie channels or whatever. Anyway, I always
It's
heard
on
about
basic cable, dude.
I always heard about Robot Jocks. I missed it somehow. I missed it in my life until I want to say almost a decade ago when Show and I were doing not anime movie night, and he said, "Yo, we watching this on this." It's like, oh shit, we finally gonna sit down and watch Robot Jocks. Cool. So him and I watched it for the first time. I watched it he'd already seen it throughout his childhood, so he was well versed in it. But me, it was my first time watching it on stream with him, and we were just fucking dying for almost an hour and a half. I just could not believe what I was watching.
Amazing, huh?
The acting, the production, which was
the acting is terrible.
Which
Yeah,
I
the
think
acting's terrible.
I think they did. I think the production wasn't half bad for what they could do in 1989. Like no one had ever tried
it was
to
all
attempt.
bad.
It wasn't really, man.
It looked
Oh, yeah.
awful.
Oh,
It looks
shit.
it looks like
Dude,
a TV. It looks like a TV movie from the mid '80s.
Yeah, and it's got a lot of
'cause
TV actors in it too.
Chris, this was an actual like theatrical release, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Originally, it
Somehow.
was like a theatrical release, so yeah,
Even though it screams direct to video.
yeah, it does.
yeah,
It does. But
and like it screams like I took out a mortgage on my house to produce this. So
I would say we borrowed a lot of props from
the budget can't be $1 million, right? I mean,
Shit.
it can't even in 1990s can't be that much, right?
The budget was
According to
Wikipedia.
the budget was $6.5 to $10 million.
Yeah.
Which I
Of
guess they
money?
spent most
US
of that
money,
on like
or?
yes. I guess they spent most of that on the mecha fights because they sure as hell didn't spend it on the sets,
Nope.
the costumes, the actors, writers.
Nah. And the
That
box
stop motion and fighting must have cost a lot of money.
and versus the box office, which was only 1.3 million, so it definitely did not make money back. Man, that's a bit of a loss. But I had a howling good time watching it the first time and rewatching it again over the last couple of days. Man, I get tickled pink when I watch this movie. Man, it's simple, but it's fun because you can see that this movie did inspire at least some things. It definitely inspired Pacific
Oh, you
Rim.
think?
Oh, it definitely inspired Pacific
And
Rim.
G Gundam.
And G Gundam, I was my major thing I wanted to bring up as the director of G Gundam, who was already inspired by a lot of movies going into G Gundam, and that show shows it. But Robot Jocks and the premise of Robot Jocks definitely took hold of him, and he ran with that and improved upon it in many damn ways. So props to this movie for playing that scene in that director.
And countless other movies where the whole thing of like genetic engineering and like
Yeah.
they're better and like, oh, you might be bred for this, but we're still like you don't have the thing that we had because we know fear. What was it? Kelly Big Theory. I know fear. Like, oh,
I mean,
Yeah.
this movie had in it a director by the name of Stuart Gordon, who recently died in 2020. He famously directed The Reanimator with Jeffrey Combs, which is a horror classic for a lot of people who
which
watch horror.
when I was watching again on the credits on this, I didn't realize he was in this.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
He's like the connective tissue of like every bad good movie, right? I mean,
It's wild. He also Stuart Gordon also worked on the original Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. He helped to break the story on that film, and he later on directed an episode of the television show as well. I also immediately recognized Gary Graham watching this there initially because I knew him best from the Alien Nation TV show. He did the not only the first season, but I want to say there's about 6 TV movies they also did for Alien Nation as well. He was on Mantis, and a lot of you guys who watched yeah, if you watched, he was in an episode of Voyager, and he was in many episodes of Enterprise. And he's gone on to do a lot of Star Trek fan projects as well over the years as well. But yeah, a lot of you guys.
in Enterprise.
I don't know the
He was
character's name.
Ambassador Soval.
Yeah, he was in 12 episodes.
Oh, he
of
was the
that.
Vulcan ambassador. Oh,
They-
wow, okay.
Asshole.
They,
That asshole guy. Yeah,
it was
Archer always got mad at. Oh, had before, so why are we listening to them?
yeah. But I love to see him and stuff. If anything, his career really didn't blow up. He was of course a lead in this movie, but this movie didn't do him any favors. But Alienation was definitely, I think, some of his best
I
work.
don't think his acting did him any favors.
Yeah, it's a little rough. But I gotta say, the person who I really enjoyed seeing in this film is actually Anne Marie Johnson. I know her best from a show called What's Happening Now, which was a follow-up series to the 70s sitcom What's Happening. In that show, also, Martin Lawrence got his start. So a really young Martin Lawrence is in What's Happening Now as well. And she played the wife of Roger, the main character from What's Happening. She was his wife in that show. She later went on to do In the Heat of the Night, the TV show with Carol O'Connor. And she was Mr. Tibbs' wife in that. But I also remember her being on In Living Color in the later seasons, too. And she worked a lot with both Robert Townsend and Keenan Ivory Wayans on stuff like I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, in Living Color, and in Hollywood Shuffle. And one of my favorite movies of all time, The Five Heartbeats. That movie's the shit. If you've never seen it, please watch it. Other than that, but it was cool to see her in this movie. This is definitely different from a lot of the stuff she normally did. So, although the script didn't do her any favors,
It's probably different from a lot of stuff a lot of people normally did.
I gotta say, a thing for me when I watch old movies now, especially with black actors, is how fucked up their hair is. Because they didn't have anybody on the set that could deal with black people's hair.
Yeah.
Her hair is fucked up, like split ends everywhere. I'm not one to like notice that, but since like I've listened to a lot of film podcasts with a lot of black people bringing up the fact that their hair was fucked up in this movie because they had no one on set that could do a black person's hair correctly.
Yeah, but I also think that was a style back then.
Speaking of her hair,
oh my god,
because she had the short hair with the little bitty rat tail on it.
Stupid little
rat
tail.
Yeah, I think that's just. I think that's not. I don't think that's just the fact of like people didn't know how to do black people's hair. I think that was kind of the style back then.
Brother, no, it's a known thing that back in the day Hollywood didn't give a fuck about finding hairdressers that can actually handle black people's hair.
That is the known thing.
That is definitely.
Speaking of hair, though, did you all notice what happened during her fight with Achilles? Did y'all notice something that happened during that scene?
I know they tore the fucking they tore the damn wall, and then his dumb ass couldn't get out the fucking room.
No. Okay. I guess y'all didn't catch this, but
what's up?
When right before she knocks him out, she does some kicks on him. You gotta pause this to see it, but and she's standing, so she's not facing camera, but you can see it plain as day.
Yeah.
She switches to a stunt man, a white dude who has the little rat tail. Yes. And is suddenly like way taller and bigger than Gary Graham. And he's doing these kicks on him. And it's like, oh, so this is when we still had stunt men posing as women. Lovely. Yeah. I had to rewind because they didn't add insult to injury by putting this guy in blackface.
If somebody has a screenshot of that, we need to see it.
And that actually,
it's obviously a white dude with just this little rat tail and wearing the same dumb outfit. And it's like, really, there's just no stunt women in like 1990 at all that you could get one to do this.
I
have this totally missized dude.
When Show and I watched it originally, he pointed that out to me. I must have looked away on the rewatch when I was watching it for the show, so I missed it the second time. But I do remember that coming up in the conversation.
Oh, it's hilarious! If you go back to that,
we'll find that picture.
Just make sure that you freeze frame so you can see this like just totally out of place dude.
I'm gonna find that picture.
Awesome.
While you guys talk, yeah.
That's these shows.
Yeah,
that's these shows back then.
It's too wild. But yeah, man. It's not something to be taken seriously. I think a good back-to-back or a good double feature for this is Mega Force and this movie, because this movie was inspired by Transformers according to the screenwriter, and Mega Force was definitely inspired by G.I. Joe. So these are like their bare bones attempts to try to take familiarity with those franchises and try to interpret them on the big screen, for better or for worse. and they both came out within around a couple years of each other too. So I don't think they're too much of a bad pairing. But yeah,
See, I have an alternate suggestion for a double feature.
oh shit, go for it.
So you need to pair it
Mhm.
with the equally horrible movie from this time, made on like a budget of $5
Oh,
movie, Space Mutiny, but
what?
from MST3K.
Oh, okay. Then that makes it
okay.
watchable. That makes that shit watchable straight up.
Because that movie is a classic.
Mhm.
Because it's a movie that was made for, on a shoestring budget, that all of the special effects shots are stock footage from the 70s Battlestar Galactica,
Oh my god.
and the acting is terrible, and the hero of the movie is this pilot who is this like dude in a wife beater who's all like muscly, and the whole movie they're coming up with like all these action guy names for him, like Slab Hard Cheese, and it's hilarious. It's like the whole time I'm watching this movie, I'm thinking of Space Mutiny, because it's like it's just so bad, and it's almost a miracle that this movie did not end up on MST3K.
Yeah, it's kind of
That is crazy though that it didn't. Yeah, because it's that bad. But what the weirdest thing is, like when you start watching it again, because I hadn't seen it in a long time,
Mhm.
and you're like, it as we say, it like it inspired stuff with like Pacific Rim and G Gundam. When you're sitting there, you're like, oh wow, that's where they got the stuff with the walking the Jaegers. I mean, it's terrible the way they depict it, but it's like, wow, it's amazing that something so bad can inspire people to do things that are so good. And I have to say this, because this time watching it, it kind of bothered me.
Uh-huh.
Is Alexander's is his helmet the repurposed like helmet for Airwolf? Remember those helmets they had for Airwolf?
Oh no! Yeah, it's
For,
Ernest Borgnine's.
It could be, but did you notice that their pilot suits are covered with composite cables?
Yes. Yeah, you pointed that out to me, Chris. Holy shit.
And then on their joysticks, it's freaking phone cords that connect their joysticks. Like, yeah, for sure. Okay.
State of the art.
State of the art technology.
Yes.
Why do we need composite cables on a pilot suit? Why not?
Oh my god. It's
so bad in so many ways. But when you watch it, it's like it's so bad. In some ways, it is kind of good, but you're like, it's still not good. I mean, it's just terrible acting. It's terrible production values, terrible special effects. It's in some ways a little predictable. It's just like,
yeah.
And I mean, it just seeds of just racism and aside. I mean, it is like it's a Cold War movie. Like you can just tell it's a Cold War movie.
Yeah,
you can tell in the first 5 minutes that Tex is the spy, and that doesn't pay off until much later. But I love that once he's discovered, he runs out the room and jumps into the robot shaft and screams Geronimo and splats himself. And it's like, well, that certainly is a way to go.
Yeah, you could just pull out the gun and just ate a bullet. That would have been a lot less trouble. But
Geronimo.
Well, he did the Romperall, man.
He did
the Romperall.
He did just not successfully.
He just didn't have a grenade. So
no,
he just forgot the grenade part.
Yeah, he forgot the grenade, so I'll just go down the robot shaft. So
what if he said, "Play with me, boy"?
I think in the novelization he probably would have said that.
Wow,
if there was a novelization. So,
I still am flabbergasted at the fact they let people watch the fights up close in those stands that are built like kindling. It's I still laugh when the crushing scene happens because why would you even be there?
It's so bad.
Like how could you not anticipate that
Well,
one of
they
these
signed a waiver,
robots?
dude.
Yeah, of course, but
They signed a waiver.
waiver or not, why would you? Unless they're getting paid to be there, why would you put yourself in that predicament?
Sign a waiver.
It's crazy.
You got to go over it, Achilles. It wasn't you. They signed a waiver.
Yeah,
that's what they kept telling him. It's like, don't worry about this. Oh my god, it's so
They're just peasants. They don't matter.
You know,
they don't matter.
To me, my favorite aspect of this film, though, is
and they were experiencing COVID, as you remember. So they all
but
had,
of course,
have their face masks.
That's true. They did. Everyone had masks, and the world was in a shit state. But
like a surgical mask is gonna save you from the after effects of the nuclear holocaust that happened.
Right?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Okay.
Yeah, it's there's a lot to be questioned. But my favorite aspect of this film, though, is easily Alexander, played by Paul Koslow. That fucking guy. Every time he was on screen, he fucking ate the scenery the fuck up, dude. It's like, yes, more of this. He leaned in hard. I mean, he was a journeyman actor throughout his career. You know, he really wasn't like known for one character. But if someone had to recall his work, this better be top of the goddamn list because he was
Dollar Tree Ivan Drago.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Indeed.
Oh, dude. I know.
He murdered it, dude.
They completely sold that from Rocky. They completely sold him from. Well, did Rocky 4 come out before this or after this?
Before it was 86. I think that movie came out. This is 89.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, he definitely sold it. I will say though, as much as I liked how rudimentary the fights were in this, why the fuck did they go into space? Just to get shot down and land right where they fucking started. Like, and they landed somewhere else. It's like, okay, cool, change the scenery.
Well, they had to land there because
for that.
the Chekhov's rocket fist was set up, so they had to fire it. But it's like it makes like you flew around the Earth, you got shot down, and then you crash exactly where you started. Like I don't understand what.
Well, I'll tell you why. Because we didn't have the budget to make another landscape.
Yeah, right. They did.
We borrowed the one that we were using, so we couldn't.
We didn't have the budget to actually do a fight in space. We're just gonna fly around.
We got this one strip of beach. That's all we got.
And remember, Chris, these are precision robots, so they'll go back to where they were originally launched from. So that makes perfect sense.
Dude, that is so difficult to do. But I didn't come to this movie looking for reality.
With you and your science.
I know, right?
And your science. Come on.
As me coming to this movie looking for reality? Nah, that's not me. But yeah.
Gosh, next thing you'll say is vaccines protect you from sickness. What are you talking?
All I know is, as a grown-ass man, and I know most people who are my age probably won't enjoy this film, but watching this movie, I had a smile from ear to ear because it's a silly premise, but it's a high concept on a shoestring budget, and boy, does it show. But I think they did what they could, and I think maybe there was a lot of problems behind the scenes. I never really looked at the behind the scenes in this movie, but I can watch it.
For the moon and they crashed like Achilles.
Exactly.
Exactly. They didn't even leave the launch pad, but they tried, and that's what's important.
And the problem with this movie was we didn't have a $25 million budget in 1990,
right?
So we only had like a few $1 million. So this is what you get. So yeah, it would have been a completely different thing. Because it is crazy when you watch it again. You're like, some really cool concepts. Like the whole concept of like, oh, the world sucks, and then they're just gonna fight who's in power.
Yeah,
it's like, yes, we heard that in G Gundam, but then like, current state of like the chaos that we're in, you're like, it's more preferable than what we're dealing with, right?
Yeah. At the end of the day, it's a campy action film from the 80s that is definitely entrenched in genre.
Technically, it's from the 90s, I think.
No,
it was released in 1990.
It was released in 89.
It was made in the 80s, but it came out in 1990.
Oh, did it? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Technically, it's a 90s movie. Yes.
Wow. I got this.
So you have to remember this is pre. So remember in the 90s, everything goes from pre Smells Like Teen Spirit and after Smells Like Teen Spirit. So
that is the.
So this is pre. So
that is the marker.
Yeah, it's a line of demarcation, and
exactly
it's the part of the multiverse. So That's the Divergence panel.
Oh man, yeah, it's
So there is a point that this was a high budget movie, but there's not. So
No, it
we
was
got what
not
we got.
because this was a horribly low budget movie even for its
Oh
time.
my
Like,
god, it's so
yeah,
terrible.
Star Wars was made for 11 or 12 million dollars in 1977.
Ooh man,
Right. That's a lot of
And
money.
then
Yeah.
this movie comes. That wasn't a lot of money back then either. So, that they got what
11
they
million.
did out of that budget.
Yeah. Well, you're right, because
It's
even now, yeah, $11 million. I mean, that the 1970s, let's say, or right now, you're talking like 3 times the money of what it is. So yeah, you're only talking about 33, maybe $35 million. Yeah, that's still a pretty low budget movie, but yeah.
but Star Wars looks a lot better
Mm-hmm.
than this movie. So clearly, they did something right.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I had fun watching this. I'm definitely not gonna put it in toilet territory. I think it's better than toilet grade.
Oh, it's better than Garzy Wing.
Yeah,
It's
definitely better
Garzy
than that.
Wing.
I think it's a fun time. Get yourself some drinks, get yourself some snacks, and enjoy this movie, man. It's on plenty of different platforms, and you can find it also on
Get
you-
yourself some
I
drinks.
think it's probably on YouTube too.
Like
as far as I know.
Achilles when he was after
Hell
he killed all those people, the bleachers. I'm the one guy, the worst was that bartender. I need to. I'm like, how many takes does this take for this guy to sit there and say, "I was told not to give you any more. You're really drunk there, Achilles."
So
Like,
drunk.
oh boy, it's like where they just grab people from off the street. It's like, hey, do you want to like make bucks and be in a movie? They're like, sure, because it's the acting's terrible. Like it is horrible, horrible, horrible. But I think in some ways it was what makes it good. This is one of those bad movies that's good. Like it, you kind of have to say that, right? I mean, right, Chris? I mean, in some ways it's good, right?
Dalo did us a solid, and he found a screenshot of the dude. So
Oh, did he? Oh, okay, cool.
here it is.
Oh,
Here it
shit.
is
Go for it.
in the chat.
Oh, cool.
Look,
Okay.
it's so ridiculous. I mean, look
Oh
at this
yes, I'm gonna pull this up right now. Oh shit.
Oh yeah, that's
Hilarious.
Really, oh yeah.
As,
Yeah, that's pretty
there we
bad.
go.
How
My god, yo. Yes.
I'm surprised they could even afford a stunt actor. Like,
Yo, what?
I mean, I guess that's the bigger thing.
Freaking wild.
Where did they get that from? So,
Yo, seamless.
so thank you, Dolo. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to me. Yes. But I'm done. Off to you guys. What are y'all thoughts about the movie?
Chris, what do you think, man? Greatest movie ever, right? No,
Look.
what? No.
This is for sure a toilet level movie.
Oh,
It's
damn.
it's terrible.
Mm.
It's self-parodying in a way, but it's still a lot of fun. It's one of those movies that is so bad that it
Mhm.
comes back around to being good somehow. But it's still a terrible movie. Like
Oh, it's awful.
terrible
yeah.
acting, terrible writing, terrible production value, decentish special effects with the robot fights, but that's about it. That's the highest praise I can give this movie.
Actually,
the
Chris,
tone-
of the triumvirate, that's terrible. Production value, writing, and acting. What do you think's the worst? I know what I think is the
Production value.
worst.
I can
actually
forgive
think-
bad writing and acting, but like it just looks so horribly cheap. Like it's
I don't
just
know.
ridiculous.
There's
how
some
cheap it
there's
is.
some points with that acting. I'm like, holy fuck! How do they? I'm like, I know there's bad actors out there, and there's people desperate to do anything to get a movie, but some of that, oh my god,
That was your best take?
It was
That was your best take?
exactly like I said. The bartender is like,
Maybe
I
they
feel
only
like
had the
that-
budget to do one take
Maybe.
for each scene.
Holy
No,
shit.
I maybe because
Also, like the tone
Yeah.
of this movie is like wildly uneven because they had the story at least initially was written by Joe Haldeman, who's a very famous sci-fi author.
Mhm.
And on the one hand, you have this like very dark and serious like world building going on of like
yeah,
nuclear holocaust, two nations fighting it out, all these people getting killed in the stands, yada yada. But it's like, then on the other, it's just so fucking stupidly goofy that it just does not work. And don't get me wrong, like G Gundam also vacillates between like very serious
Ridiculous.
and
Yeah.
goofy,
Oh yeah.
but it's like it's integrated and it works. Here, it just does not work. Here, it's just fucking all over the map.
Yeah.
But it was
Oh,
still
yeah.
enjoyable. So, is this a good movie? No, absolutely not.
No.
Like, go into this
No.
movie expecting it to be awful
Yeah.
because it is, but also expect it to be a fun ride just because it's so stupid.
So awful. Yeah. I think just because it's stupid and there's so much awfulness in it, it's like
Also,
I mean-
random misogyny and racism, which
Oh,
is,
boy.
oh my god.
it sure is something.
Wow. As I go back to these things sometimes, I'm like, I'm really surprised. I'm like, it is weird. Like you remember growing up in this stuff. It's like, wow, we tolerated some pretty horrible shit. Like, because you're sitting there and look, I'm sitting there watching this. I'm like, just holy crap! Like the stuff with Achilles and Athena. Oh my god, it was like
The kissing and then also like it's supposed to be the future, but we still have Japanese slurs, which
Yeah.
I guess was due to the 80s attitude of like Japan xenophobia and hatred. So
Yeah.
of course there's anti-Japanese racism, but like, man, this was just
It's
like
really bad.
this movie is not subtle at all in the ways that
No.
it is.
Actually,
problematic.
I think Gone with the Wind's more subtle. Like, and that's like 80 years. I mean, in some ways, I'm like, because I remember watching that. I'm like, God, this is so bad. But yeah, it's yeah, and I do get it though because it does revel in all stereotypes. I mean, like the what is it? Achilles is kind of like what the distrustful loner guy, and and then Tex is like the well-meaning guy who's like really a piece of shit. So yeah, it's I don't know. It was good though to watch this though. It's kind of good to go back in some ways. You get shocked a little bit. You're like, holy crap, we put up with a lot, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. But
It is up there.
Chris,
It is up there.
Chris, any other thoughts about the movie?
Nothing else for now.
Oh, shit.
When are you going to do your MHQ section on this?
Oh, you have to.
Is that before or after Zoids? I was wondering about that one.
There's a secret toilet icon you have to click
Oh.
somewhere on the website. I won't say where. And when you click on this toilet icon, it'll take you to this magical place where anything can happen.
This is kind of like the secret menu at In-N-Out. Like if you
know,
you know. Yeah, there you go. If you know about secret MHQ file, then you know, but don't talk about it.
According to Yazi, there's a sequel. A spiritual sequel to this called Robot Wars.
No, they're not spiritual sequels.
Oh.
There's two movies that are just cheap live action movies with robots that were marketed as Robot Jocks 2 and 3, but there's no connection.
Oh, that's a
Okay.
shame. Oof. I just found it. Oh wow, Robot
Oh,
Wars.
is this the precursor of the people that gave us like Atlantic Rim and stuff like that? Those
I can
production
only
companies?
hope. It's on Tubi though. Robot Wars is on Tubi for free.
Oh my god!
So
I finally downloaded Tubi and I was like, because again, and I'm like, God, Tubi's like the treasure trove of like all the crap that like, there's so much like ridiculous shit on it. I'm like, oh, I see why people like this app because I kept hearing about this app. I'm like, oh, Tubi's amazing. I'm like, oh, what? And I was afraid at one point. I'm like, do I really want to download this because it's just going to give me spam endlessly? But no, I just get that from YouTube because I still don't understand how YouTube understands how I look at things that I never I have the app closed and everything like that, but those things come up in those in those commercial roles. I'm like, wait, I just bought something from Tommy Bahama, or I bought something from, I just bought plane tickets from United. Why are all of a sudden they're part of this? I'm like, I never, crazy. I don't know. So that's a whole different story.
Man.
Rise of the Machines. So.
Indeed. Well, what are your thoughts, man?
I'm with you guys. It's ridiculous. It's terrible. It looks horrible. It's so predictable, but it's pretty fun. I mean, I think back in that time too, when shit was bad, they realized that you can't really go more than an hour, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Like that, I think that's what makes it work too. It's like
it's the right length.
There's it's like that's not how it is now. People still think like, oh, we're just gonna, it's like we have shit that's terrible now, and it's like a 3-hour movie, and oh my god, really? Fuck, it's like, I think that's what kind of made it work. Yeah, and I never really put two together and I hadn't seen this in years, well, long. And I actually do remember when you and Show watched this. This is when I was following the anime movie nights. But yeah, you look at it and you're like, yeah, you can shit on it. It's terrible. It's predictable, whatever it might be. But it inspired a lot of good things. I mean, it had to have somewhat inspired G Gundam, Pacific Rim, some other things. And like Chris said, it is funny where it's like, it's got a suit. I mean, at the beginning, like those first like 10 minutes, it's just like super deep. It's like, this is the advent of the nuclear war and thing where, Alexander kills the robot pilot there. It's like, damn, this shit's bad. And then it's like, this is going to be deep. And you're like, not so much. This is just silly stuff.
Yeah, I think what makes this movie even funnier is the fact that they took it all so seriously while making it.
Oh, yeah. God, yes, they did. They all must have thought this was their key to go into Hollywood, right? Like, I mean, if we could transport back
it'll
in
be
time,
the Star Wars of the 90s.
Exactly. They all thought like this, I'm going to be Mark Hamill. The guy that was Achilles, like, I'm the next Mark Hamill. It's like,
oops.
No, I mean, he was bad, but he wasn't he had potential. You don't. It's like, yeah, it's.
I liked the Alien Nation TV series when I was a kid, but that was over 35 years ago. So who knows how I'd feel about watching that guy if I was to revisit that now. He probably still sucks there too.
Damn.
Yeah,
it could be. I haven't gone back to it.
Sad thing is,
since the 90s.
He's probably living off those residuals from Alien Nation.
Oh no, he's dead.
On Tubi. Oh, is he dead? Oh
yeah,
shit! I know that.
He died last year of cardiac arrest and was apparently also an anti-vaxxer.
Oh, cool.
Well,
oh, okay. So I guess he kind of lived the role he played,
Well,
there you go. Cool.
If you click on the Wikipedia, like through the cast, like so many people involved in this movie are dead.
Yeah.
Are they really? Because of this movie, or just because they're crazy?
No, not because. I would not say because of this movie, but it's like this is so long ago that so many people in this movie are just dead.
Yeah. Well, there's some old ass people in it too. Yeah, that's the other thing. But what about Alexander? He's got to be dead, right?
Yeah, he passed.
Oh man.
Yeah, he passed. Man.
So what do you think? Could somebody remake this? Like James Gunn, could he do this? Make this like better? Like somebody like that? I mean, come on.
Well, the bar's real low.
I don't know why you
shit and make it in Shinola.
Hey, let Michael Bay remake it. There you go. It can't be any worse than some of his Transformers movies.
This isn't. No, come on, dude. Why are you saying that? This is not Michael
robots
Bay.
Would be indistinct gray Hulks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Metal.
Yes. Can't tell them apart.
You would know who's fighting who. Right?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Is that the Federation? Is it the market? What the fuck is this? I don't know.
Unless they're like beating each other with their respective flags, then you couldn't tell.
And Athena would be like what? Some statuistic, like, basically a voluptuous woman instead of just the woman with the bad hair.
But also a U.S. soldier because America.
America, hey, that's
yeah, exactly.
That's the Michael Bay way, man.
Oh, well,
because
who did G.I. Joe? Who did G.I. Joe retaliation shit the other day? I'm like, wait,
that Pentagon cash somehow.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I was rewatching G.I. Joe retaliation the other day. I'm like, I know they say in the thing that Scarlett was like good looking, she's a former model, but it's like, wait, in the movie, she's like, that doesn't make any sense. the one they had playing, I was like, oh my god. But yeah. All right. So anything else on or about GX with an X?
Man,
it's like the precursor to DX, Degeneration X. Man.
Degeneration X, man.
Okay.
Yo.
Yeah.
3 chops
like
of the
socket.
3 chops of the pelvis.
Exactly.
Oh my god. It's
the greatest wrestling gimmick that only lasted a year, but everybody thinks it lasted like 10 years.
Oh, he did either that or I forget what the name of the New World Order. That was the
NWO lasted longer than
it did, right? It lasted a while.
Yeah.
But
everybody talks about Degeneration X. They feel like it's like, oh, it was last forever. It's like, no, it only lasted like 11 months or something. Some crazy thing like that. But we digress.
No doubt. No, man. I think it's dumb, but it's a fun movie, especially if you're a Mecha fan. Just to see what they were cooking back in the early '90s. It's not Shakespeare. It's not. It's not a good classic. It's just one of those. It's one of those. It's like Street Fighter, the live action movie. It's so bad, it's good. In some degrees, especially some of the line delivery. You could just sit there and just laugh all day about some of the line delivery. Of course, "We Can Live" at the end. It's one of the greatest moments in cinematic history. We can live. I couldn't believe what I was watching when that shit happened. I always heard it referenced, but when watching it play out, I was like, "Yo, this is so over the top." They had to know that they were overcooking it. I don't know how they couldn't have. But
so, Kurt, so bro, what do you think? What's worse?
Mm-hmm.
Is this better than Street Fighter live action, or is this like what's the better movie?
Well, Steven D'Souza was the director and the writer of Street Fighter, and he was known to be a great punch-up writer, and it shows in that movie. So I would say, just because of all the one-liners in Street Fighter, that makes it a better movie. That story's trash, but the dialogue in that movie is fire in some scenes. So I would give it to Street Fighter, just maybe by a half a foot. That's what I would give it.
All right, so Chris, anything else before we go to our ratings?
No.
So, bro.
Oh man.
Give us the rating of some RoboJob.
I'm gonna give you. I'm probably gonna rate this more powerful than the other two, but I'm gonna give this 3 stands of crushed
spectators.
So spectators, yes, 3 stands of crushed spectators out of 5. Because what the fuck are you doing there?
Didn't they call them bleacher bums?
They did call them bleacher bums. Yeah,
I was like, wait a second, where did that come from? Like that's
bleacher bums is so bad.
What is that old timey like sports thing coming from? It's like who wrote that? Bleacher bums. Yeah. Hey, you're watching the Achilles. He's fighting the Alexander.
Jay Stadium watching the bleacher bums.
Oh no, Alexander hit Achilles. Thing is
the humanity!
Back. Oh, the humanity! The bleacher bombs in Section 49 have been destroyed. Oh my God! What are we gonna do? Please remember, you can always have Chesterfield smokes. That's the best thing for any robot battle. Chesterfield smokes. Your doctor endorsed. And remember, women pregnant, please smoke a pack a day. Like, that's it.
Don't have robots because you're a woman and you're not meant to do it.
Oh my God!
And always remember, if you're a woman, if you have a vagina, you can't go on a robot, but you can smoke Chesterfields and do hamburger helper for your family.
If you can find the hamburger.
Well, that's been donated from the Bleacher Bums and Section 49.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Gross.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to Oh, go ahead.
It all became Soylent Green at one point.
Oh,
Who knows?
Probably. Yo, shout out to Yazi. He writes 2.5 out of 5 jock itch.
Jock.
Yo,
Was that jock with an X or with
the X?
With an X,
CK?
With the X.
You
Jocks.
flubbed the joke.
Jocks itch. I'm so sorry. Yo, my bad.
GXD. Come on, man.
Yo, 2
Slow
out of
bro
5. 2.5 out of 5 jocks itch. There you go, Yazi. I'm sorry, I did your joke dirty, man. I'm so sorry. But back to y'all.
Slow bro is not a DL Hoogly.
No, he's not.
Not one of the.
Oh, I love me some DL.
Yeah. There you go. All right, so Chris, what you got a rating on this? What you got a rating on there? Remember, always smoke Chesterfields and have Havaline oil for your car.
Hell yeah,
Chris.
I'm gonna give this one 2.5.
Uh-oh. Did you drop off? Hello? I think I lost him. I'm going to drop out and go back in. Holy shit. What happened? Yeah, drop off. There we go. Drop. I can't drop out. I don't have any sound at all. Okay. Okay, well, it's just me for a second. Let me see if I can fix this. I'm going to just crash out of this program. So my Discord decided to flip out. It just as Chris is giving his rating. It's the worst. God damn it. All right, let's see here. Let's try again. Make sure I have sound, right? Let's make sure I have something. All right, I do. Cool. About to say, stream, hang with me. Hang with me. I don't know what hell happened. Update failed. Yo, you guys, you can still see me, right? You can still see and hear my voice. Chat disconnected. Successfully reconnected. All right, the stream still seems to be going. Cool. I know what I'm cropping out of this. Recording for this. Yo, I'm dropping frames, man. What the fuck? We better wrap this up soon. I don't know what's going on with my internet connection, but it is bugging. All right, let's get back to the group. Let's see here. Get back in there. All right, I'm back in. Hello.
Can you hear us now?
Yeah, I can hear you guys now. Chris, you were saying 2 out of something when we got cut off. So go ahead and restart it. I'll edit it.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to redo this because something happened with your thing and the stream didn't hear.
Oh, I noticed it. Yeah.
Me and Chris never. Yeah, we never.
Chris
here, man.
Chris was about to deliver his rating. He said 2, and then it cut off. So so that's where I left off.
Cliffhanger.
So Chris, by all means, back to you, sir.
It's like the best of both worlds, man. What's going on there?
This one gets 2.5 misgendered stunt doubles out of 5.
There you go.
And I'm gonna give it 3. I can't believe Tex is a traitor. Out of 5.
There you go.
Still the most shocking thing ever that somebody from Texas would screw over America. But hey, who would have thought that?
As we know, that's never happened.
Never.
That's never happened. See, 2001 to 2009. Guys, anything else before we get out of here? Bro, tell us where to go.
Yeah, I mean, nothing offhand. I will say this: if you guys are watching, as the stream closes out, if you stick around, you might see a glimpse.
Survey.
No, that too. But no, you might see a glimpse of the new opening for Gundamn at MAHQ. I snuck it into the closing credits where I'm at currently. So yeah, so if you stick around, you might catch it. Other than that, man, I don't have much else to say besides the websites.
Is this opening going to be the coming of the king? Realization of the king.
You remember the concept I had years ago when we talked about an FTS, which led us to doing the podcast Gundam. Both myself and the Wonder were talking about doing a Mega Gundam AMV, where it has like representative from at least a little bit from every Gundam series in the video. Well, this one takes you through a history of Gundam in general, not every series, but most of the TV shows and most of the animated movies. You get a little glimpse of all the Gundam pilots from all that stuff in this new opening for Gundam.
Hey.
So you'll see what I'm aiming for when you when you catch a little bit of the outro for the show.
Teaser trailer.
There you go. Yeah,
Teaser.
Hope you guys enjoy it.
So,
that's
all
it.
right, so bro, tell
Oh, this
them
is.
where they can reach us out before we get out of here.
Oh yeah, by all means. You guys can't see anything at all? Damn. Let me see here. Well, if you guys only can hear us, they said because my internet crapped out, which is what caused the audio issues. But that's okay. They can hear us. So we're gonna wrap it up, and I'm gonna upload this video right after the stream. So yeah, the video's messed up. Cool. I'm gonna upload this video right afterwards. So my apologies, guys. Let's see here. Check out MAHQ.net. That's the Mecha Anime headquarters, where you can find links to basically great articles written up about different. Sorry, not so much. Articles centered around mecha anime. Of course, reviews of many mecha anime shows, and a lot of line art and information about your favorite mecha from your favorite mecha anime series. Gundamn.net is where you can find the podcast, downloadable episodes. Find us on YouTube, MechaTalk.net, and on all sorts of social media. I'm not gonna run through it. You'll see it in the uploaded video. Anyway, guys, I'll go ahead.
So, bro, I have a question. Are we on X?
No, well, we were, but
cool.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We're definitely not on X, but we're on BlueSky. We're on BlueSky, so make sure to find us on BlueSky at Gundam, and also at MAHQDotNet. So, although we used to be on X, but nothing's happening there now, so don't bother with that. But
there's something happening on there.
There's something happening. It's just like you don't want to be part of it.
Yeah, it's not great. But anyway, guys, that's all I got. Go ahead and take us home.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining us for episode 320 of Gundam at MAHQ. This one we did the long. I mean, I don't know. Waited. I don't think we ever really teased that we were supposed to do this, but it feels like as a mecha podcast now we should have done it. So our review of the movie Robot Jocks. So we'll be back in a few weeks with episode 321.
Mr. Draft. Not quite smart enough, were you? They simply don't make terrorists like they used to.
Gundam, let's do it!
See, I've lived in Metropolis most of my life, and I can't figure out how some yokel from Smallville is suddenly getting every hot story in town.
Well, Lois, the truth is I'm actually Superman in disguise, and I only pretend to be a journalist in order to hear about disasters as they happen and then squeeze you out of the byline.
You're a sick man, Kent.
You asked.